Apple used to have it. iOS used to be the absolute dominant mobile operating system, crushing everything from Blackberries to Android models to Windows phones to everything else. But unfortunately for Apple, that's no longer the case. Right now it comes down to this: Android has surpassed iOS to become the most powerful, advanced, flexible, and exciting mobile technology on the planet. What other OS could you say is the driving force behind an array of amazing devices such as the Samsung Galaxy S5, the HTC One M8, and the Sony Xperia Z2, all of which make Apple's iPhone 5S superphone look positively prehistoric? Android's momentum is just gathering speed as well. This summer, Google will make its presence felt in the futuristic field of wearable technology in a big way when the first Android Wear gadgets will arrive. This includes the exciting Moto 360 and the intriguing LG G Watch, both of which leverage the intelligent Google Now notification engine. Now, say whatever you want about Android fragmentation or whether it even exists, but there's an upside here I think people overlook. That's having a huge selection of products to choose from, as compared with only one, the iPhone 5S. Now, it's true that the sheer multitude of Android devices on the market, many with wildly different components, specs, and screen sizes, is a big headache for apps and hardware makers in terms of meeting compatibility requirements, but with that said, more devices from competing phone manufacturers equates to a big win for consumers. Right now, people can choose from a myriad of Android superphone options, each offering distinctive attributes that they can personally resonate with. For example, if ridiculously long battery life is what you crave, there's the Motorola Droid Max. If you're looking for a great unlocked bargain, then you should consider the Moto G, the Moto X, or the Nexus 5. Phablet lovers love the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 and the LG G Pro 2, while people who really like design in their smartphones will want the HTC One M8. There's just so much variety in Android, and it can just crush every aspect of iOS. Now, as far as the actual operating system goes, the majority of early Android phones were plagued by shaky performance, stutters, glitches, and just a plain ugly graphical interface. I mean, the HTC G1 was very clunky, especially stacked up against the silky smooth operation of the first iPhones. Now, those glitches haven't disappeared, but with each Android iteration, flagship phone launch, and even custom skin built by one of its hardware makers, Google's mobile OS has evolved for the better. HTC Sense UI on the company's Hero, Legend, and Desire class handsets helped greatly, and serious progression happened with the two Nexus devices, especially the Samsung Galaxy Nexus and the current LG Nexus 5. More importantly, modern Android gives users the freedom to tweak the look and feel of their phones to their heart's content. I'm not simply talking about shoving app shortcuts into folders. You have the resizable widgets to drop wherever you want, plus a separate application tray you can sort in numerous ways. And I didn't even mention custom skins or software ROMs that hardcore modders love so much. Now, the last thing why Android is better than iOS is that just simply iPhones have become boring. When I look at an iPhone, I really just can't help but stifle a yawn, and here's why. Android phone makers, and Samsung in particular, tend to throw every trendy piece of hardware and software feature into their products. Apple, on the other hand, typically takes longer to jump into the latest technology trends, which certainly doesn't get people's blood pumping. Now, I realize that both philosophies have their admirers, but ultimately it's harder for me to get excited about the iPhone as I do about, say, gadgets with big and colorful OLED screens like the Galaxy Note 3, the Galaxy S5, or the HTC One M8. The iPhone doesn't even possess a handy water and dust resistant chassis like the Xperia Z2 or the Galaxy S5. The iPhone doesn't even have MSC circuitry for fast Bluetooth pairing with accessories such as headsets and portable speakers. The list of the iPhone's shortcomings goes on and on. Just add wireless charging, removable batteries, SD card slots, and you really get the picture. Honestly, the only real positive aspect of the iPhone is its camera, which continues to trounce top Android phones year after year. Even so, Android handsets are catching up, making this more of a non-existent point than before. I really think that the future does belong to Android and not Apple. Google is making inroads into virtually every area of modern life where technology plays a significant role, and I really think that bodes well for Android's future. If we're to enter a brave new world of self-driving cars and smart home appliances, there's a good chance that Android will be there in force. Now, where's Apple in all this? Well, since the iPhone 4S, the company has gotten into the rhythm of yearly phone launches set in the fall. While this business model certainly works well for Apple, the iPhone 6 no doubt will get lots of attention. It's very predictable. By contrast, Android innovations occur all year and often with unexpected device announcements. This continual movement, coupled with Android's superior customization options, plus its ability to power a growing number of gadgets, is what makes Android extremely exciting for me. The iPhone, well, not nearly as much. Now, I'm not saying that the iPhone could never catch up to Android again. That's definitely not the case. All it would really take would be Apple to launch one more really exciting phone, and they'd have the dominant market share yet again. But for now, in 2014, or at least the first half of 2014, Android really is taking it all the spotlight. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!